Cortina Curling Olympic Stadium.
People's Republic of
the Giants today.
Sulla
Sweden
pista
will be up against Slovakia. Six games played. Sweden on 4 wins, Slovakia on 1. Typically the magic number is 6 wins.
On sheet C, Sweden versus
Nadal. You can't block everything, but you just love to put a stone right in the way or get to the centre first. He's done that beautifully. He has left the path open, but there are 1, 2, 3 reds currently scoring. So the path is open, but the pressure is on. Throwing against these stones, never easy. He looks like he's done pretty well. Oh, is it going to overcurl? Oh, it overcurls a little bit, but it is Sweden who steal a point. And at this early stage, it is Sweden leading Slovakia 1-0. In towards the centre. Another fine shot from the Swedish skipper. Important here for Slovakia. They need to steady the ship a little bit here before taking half-time break. I think this is a bit heavy again, you know. This needs to curl. Needs to curl, needs to curl, needs to curl. That means the overall score going into the halfway mark is Sweden 4, Slovakia 0. Adrian Durcek, he wants to just hit that red on the nose and sit there himself. That would be the ideal shot here. That's pretty nice so far. It was pretty nice. It will be finally the important score of 1 yellow. Maybe that stone to curl a little bit more, so that it would also hang around his yellow. The score after the 5th end is now Sweden 4, Slovakia 1. Nice smooth release from the Swedish skipper. He does remove that yellow. He doesn't really mind rolling out, because there is that 1 red. That's exactly what we said they needed to do going into the 8th end. They lead Slovakia 5-2. Gosh, it has just rolled 4 or 5 centimetres too far. Stop, stop, stop. Doesn't. Remarkably, Slovakia have a clue to win here. He's not sure about it. Stay there, needs to stay on that line. Oh, gosh. Everybody holding their breath there to see how the final constellation looked there. And in conclusion there, it is Slovakia scoring 2 only in the final end. It is Sweden who are victorious 5 points to 4.
It's always nice to win games, but it's an important game today, so it's very, very good for us.
Well, I must say, when the last stone was drawn, I asked Marcus, how did we do? Because I didn't dare to watch the screen. Like, oh, yes. And I don't know about you, if you were nervous too.
Of course you are. But as you said, after 4 ends, we had 4-0. So it was a little down step the last 4 ends for us, but we win anyway, so that's also strength.
The morning session of the wheelchair curling saw the United States of America take on Republic of Korea in the mixed team event. Korea are well placed to qualify, having seen victory 4 times already. USA, with only 2 wins so far, were running out of opportunities. Leading 1-0 after 1 end, Korea had the chance to extend their advantage. But Yang Hui-tai just misjudged his shot, allowing Sean O'Neill the chance to score 3. He took it, USA leading 3-1 after 2 ends. Last time out, Korea scored 9 without reply against Norway, but were finding the going tougher here. Another mistake in the third saw USA extend their lead to 4-1. USA could already sense the win. O'Neill had the opportunity to lead his team with a potential 3, which he took. Korea would need to produce something special. But another mistake. Yang only succeeded in removing his own stone. Another 3, and the US lead extended to 7-1 after 4 ends. Korea needed points, and quickly. In the 5th, O'Neill took out the only yellow counter in the house with the United States last stone. And with the hammer, it left Nam Bong Kwang with an easy shot for 1. A good point, but not enough. Korea now trailing 7-2 after 5 ends. The crowded house in the 6th meant the points could go either way. Nam's final shot clipped an American red into the danger zone. And USA were happy to take the single point.
Come on. That's too late. Sweep. 1 right.
8-2, and Korea running out of time. Into the 7th, and Korea needed a big score. But when O'Neill removed the yellow with his last shot, the writing was on the wall. Nam's shot was mistimed. Another point to the USA, and Korea conceded. 9-2 it finished, and with qualification still a possibility, an excellent performance for the United States of America to build on. The Republic of Korea will want to return to winning ways against Canada in their next match.
We're elated at that win. You know, we had our backs up against it, and to dig deep, timing is an early morning game, to bring the energy, our fans bringing the energy, seeing everybody hit shots like that, it's really a validation of our processes, the work we've put in, and the curlers we know we are.
Our communication and our shot making, we were very well today. All week we've been shooting well. Some games were just off by inches, and today we were spot on, and it was all execution today.
It was Great Britain versus China in session 9 of the mixed team wheelchair curling. Judging by the form in the competition so far, China were the favourites. They had won 5 and lost 1, and are currently second in the standings. Great Britain were at the bottom of the round-robin table. They had won 1 and lost 5. China had the hammer in the first. Skip Wang Haitao with a comfortable draw to secure 3 points and an early lead. Team GB had the hammer in the second. Stuart Timblett with a well-weighted shot to knock the Chinese stone on, a score of 2 for Great Britain, narrowing the gap to 3-2. By the 4th end, Team GB had levelled the score to 3 each.
3 3/4, 10-5.
Tactics came into play, and stone after stone was knocked out of the house. China had the final stone advantage. And once again played the takeout to secure a point and the half-time lead. Great Britain needed points. Pimblett composed himself. It was well weighted, but China's 2 yellow counters remained in the scoring area. Wang had to get rid of the red rock. Vocal encouragement helped the shot along, and crucially, China's 2 stones were kept in play. Great Britain had the hammer.
4-1/4, 13-2.
Stuart Pimblett's stone drifted in the latter stages, but was good enough to score the point. It was 4-4 at the end of the 5th. China regrouped. They needed to find a breakthrough if they were to close out the game. The opportunity came at the end of the 6th. They already had 1 to count and a chance to add a second with their final stone. Haitao Wang delivered. His shot put China into a 2-point lead, 6-4 heading into the 7th end. It meant Great Britain had the hammer once more.
3.5, 8-9.
Stuart Pimblett's attempt to advance their 2 stones didn't quite pay off as 1 fell wide. China had the chance to steal. They knew they needed to take out the red stone. A superb shot put all the pressure on Great Britain with their final rock.
3.5, 10-9.
It was slightly off, giving China all 3 points. Great Britain conceded the match. Final score 9-4 to the People's Republic of China.
这场非常难打，因为英国队是传统强队，所以这场打得非常艰难。小组赛每个队伍都很厉害，所以说这场对英国我们拼尽了全力。战术其实我们就想的没有那么复杂，因为英国队旋球比较厉害，所以说我们旋球感觉还是稍微差点意思，所以说就是制定还是简单一些战术。
The wheelchair mixed team curling competition continued as Latvia took on Norway. Latvia, with 2 wins from 6, still dream of qualification, whilst hopes were fading for Norway with 5 defeats so far. However, Norway started the stronger in this one, leading 2-0 after 2. But in the 3rd, Latvia had their chance to get off the mark. After much discussion, Sergei Jachenko attempted to enter the house, but his shot clipped a yellow stone, and another point to Norway, 3-0 after 3. Latvia needed to get off the mark, and quickly. In the 4th end, Jachenko had the chance to do just that. Perfectly timed, and the deficit reduced. 3-1 after 4 ends. Into the 5th, and Latvia with another chance to score. This time, Jachenko overhit his shot, leaving Jostein Stordal with the simplest of shots to restore Norway's 3-point lead. Job done. Norway 4-1 after 5 ends. The Norwegians were looking for only their 2nd win of the round-robin stage, but with still much work to be done. Stordal's shot was misjudged, leaving Norway in trouble. Jachenko with a chance for 4. He miscalculated slightly, but a useful 3 points. Latvia levelling up at 4-4 after 6 ends. This match looked destined to go the distance. Jachenko's final shot in the 7th wasn't quite hard enough to remove the yellow stone. And Stordal with the hammer also failed to remove the Latvian stone. With 1 from each colour equally placed, the measuring stick came out. And the point finally given to Latvia by a matter of millimetres. A cat and mouse game entered its final end. Stordal's shot met the chance of 2 and the game for Norway.
They got on here. No side.
Latvia couldn't remove both with their final stone. But Duchenko's shot was misjudged anyway. Crucial win for Norway, who move off the bottom of the table. But both teams with work to do if they want to qualify for the next round. This finished Latvia 5, Norway 6.
My name is Jenny Brown and I'm here because my son Davy Ziv is competing as a Paralympian. Now that we're here and his supporters are out and that we're all wearing these magnificent hats, I think there are 40 of us out here supporting Davy. He was a snowboarder as a kid, snowboarded recreationally, but amazingly enough, this diagnosis he's had of motor neuron disease has allowed him to pursue the dream that he had as a kid. And here we are in Cortina as a Paralympian.
Forza Davide!
I'm overjoyed. I've been dreaming of this moment for years. But the achievement isn't just mine, it's for everyone living with neurological conditions, it's everyone who's been touched by neurological diseases. When I passed the point of my 2-year anniversary, which is most people don't make it past the lifespan from diagnosis, we decided to make a change. And that the energy I had was all about raising awareness and funds for M&D.
Ride for M&D is something that Davy and I created basically to put our 2 fingers up to Davy's diagnosis. And so through Ride for M&D we have fundraised almost £500,000 to consign this disease to the history books and to have as much fun along the way as possible.
Forza Davy! To see him now, here, living his dream, not being held back by this awful disease, but just feeling the freedom to go fast with such style and speed. Wonderful.
To be fair, my dream was always to get to games rather than make the podium, and I want to make sure I do these guys proud. I can just hear the crowd building. No Scotland, no party, no Davy, no party.
We had a quiet hug just before he strapped in, and we remembered ourselves as young 12-year-old snowboarders at our local dry slope in Edinburgh and the journey to get at this moment, and it was very special.
The fact that we're here together, celebrating this moment as a family, and makes all the sacrifice worth it.
Welcome to Tesoro Cross Country Skiing Stadium here in Val di Fiemme. We're going to get underway with the women's 10-kilometre sitting. Teenage star Kim Young-ji, and the teenage sensation is underway in the hunt for another gold. A major player here. 21st and final competitor to get underway, Oksana Masters, 36 years old, born in Ukraine, but competes for the United States of America. Kim Young-ji into this tricky section where Kim, that's taken expertly. Oksana Masters getting into a rhythm, very efficient, very quick, very powerful. At the moment, Kim Young-ji and Oksana Masters are clear by about half a minute or so, 30 seconds. Slightly different technique employed by Kendall Gretsch. Equally as effective, that's probably the tightest line that we've had through the sharp left-hand bend. Here's Kim. What's happened to Kim? So she went down, picked herself straight back up and just lost the 5 seconds, and it's now around the 10-second gap. Surely will be too much for her to overcome. Oksana Masters has got a lead of around about 9 seconds, and that could be enough for goal for Masters. Kendall Gretsch crosses in 27.6 for Gretsch, and it's a game of waiting for both Gretsch and Masters. Kim Yoon-ji. Oksana Masters' time, 26.31, has been and gone. It's going to be a medal. And at the moment, it's a silver medal for Kim Yoon-ji. Oksana Masters will be the gold medal winner in the sitting cross-country middle distance. In the 10 kilometers, it's Masters, Kim and Gretsch. Gold and bronze for the United States, silver for Republic of Korea.
I know my team helped me with their skis and the prep and everything with nutrition and the sports psychology and everything, and then it's just on me to go and execute, and nothing's a given, and I had to fight, and it was our team was telling me my splits every single place that they could, and just literally were saying, how bad do you want it? And I wanted to dig deep to get this for Team USA.
작년까지는 정말 상상할 수 없었던 일을 올해 펼치게 되어서 그 전까지 노력했던 되게 정말 자랑스럽다고 얘기를 해주고 싶고 또 앞으로 경기 2개 남았는데 조금 더 멋진 기록 세울 수 있도록 열심히 노력하도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
I'm really excited about this one. Yeah, to be honest, I didn't think I was going to be able to get a cross-country medal this week. So yeah, this is really exciting to be able to do it. And yeah, I guess extra fun that it was such a tight race. I think it makes it fun. Anya and I have been racing each other for a really long time, and so we know that we're both really good competitors, and so it's fun to know that we're both going to fight till the end.
The men's 10-kilometer sitting. After the first lap, the leader is the athlete on screen, number 57, Ivan Golubkov. There are the standings at the 4.1-kilometer checkpoint. Golubkov almost 10 seconds ahead of Mao. Golubkov has increased his lead at halfway. His lead has increased to 16.3 seconds, but the front six are covered by 32 seconds. That's incredibly tight, over a good 6 to 7 kilometers already. Mao Zhongwu, the 39-year-old, the silver in the biathlon over this distance. Leans into the corner. Well, the higher the bib number, the more likelier the medal chance. You've got Golubkov, number 57, Zheng, 58. And there is Ivan Golubkov, third athlete on your screen. He's currently just under 20 seconds clear, Ivan Golubkov, in the men's sitting middle distance cross country. Ivan Golubkov crosses the line and sets a time that is going to be very difficult to beat. He's 20 seconds in front, and Golubkov, at the moment, is secure in the gold medal position. With less than a kilometer to go for Mao Zhongwu, I don't think 20 seconds can be made up in 0.9 of a kilometer. Go! Zhang Peng, 18 seconds behind Golubkov in the silver medal position. A very quick last kilometer. 59 is Mao Zhongwu, who goes into second, remains in second place. But Ivan Golubkov is the gold medal winner. The men's 10-kilometer interval start, sit-in cross-country, gold medal to Ivan Golubkov of Russia, silver medal to China and Mao Zhongwu, and a bronze medal to China, Zhang Peng.
Вчера неудачная гонка была, сегодня другой way, а today I gave it absolutely что могу. Честно, я готовился к этим стартам. и рассчитывал на каждой гонке быть призах хотя бы. А сегодня просто разложился хорошо, самочувствие хорошее, все получилось.
然后第一名的对手实力很强大，我俩也发挥了我俩应该有的水平。虽然第二，但是说second I'm actually really pleased。肯定是有期待的，因为这个越野是我的主项，我也希望今天真的希望自己能拿到这块金牌。但是没关系，明天我还有他们2场比赛。
今天感觉 it's hard to put into words, but I felt like I really put my best out there today， 就感觉好开心。 也是在准备好 after more than 20 years of preparing and competing, I just want to be at my very best and leave Milan with no regrets.
The women's standing middle distance cross country. Sydney Jo Peterson from Minnesota, 24 years old. Now in Beijing 2022, gold in the mixed relay, silver in the long distance cross country, bronze in the sprint. Vilde Nilsen of Norway, gold medal winner of the cross country sprint. All 12 competitors now out on the course. At the moment, Peterson and Nilsen easing clear of the field. And they're in battle for the gold. Vilde Nilsen second place, wearing 112 in the red of Norway. She's overtaken Alice Morelius behind Tekijima Momoko. Brittany Hudak, she's currently clear now in third. So she's around a minute behind the two leaders and a minute ahead of fourth place, which is now Ellen Westerlund. Here comes Vilde Nilsen. Crosses the line in 29.51.8. Vilde Nilsen will win a medal, but which shade will it be? At the moment, the gap is 10 seconds to Sydney Peterson. Nilsen has set the standard. Can Peterson go quicker? Here's Sydney Peterson of the USA. Nilsen's time, 29.51.8. Peterson, eyes on the clock. What colour will it be? Gold or silver for Sydney Peterson? It's a gold medal for Sydney Peterson by 2.6 seconds. Sydney Peterson is the standing cross-country middle distance Paralympic Winter Games champion. Brittany Hudak will pick up the bronze medal. Peterson, Nilsen and Hudak, gold, silver and bronze. First gold medal for Sydney Peterson on an individual basis. Sydney Peterson gets gold for USA, Vilde Nilsen silver for Norway, Brittany Hudak gets bronze for Canada.
I'm super excited. It was a really tough race out there, really tough conditions, but really happy with it. I went out really hard because I knew I was going to take everything I had to win today, and about halfway, the splits turned the other way and Vilde started closing in the gap on me. She's such a strong skier, and so I just tried to hold on, and luckily it was enough.
As I raced the 10K, I heard the splits and I was not too far ahead of Sydney, and I just kept pushing and pushing, and I took in everything I could, but it wasn't enough. But 2 seconds behind is not bad in the Olympics, so Sydney has been training very well and is a strong athlete, so I really think she deserved this gold.
Oh, it feels so good. I think I was really happy with my races at the start of the games, and I really feel like my fitness is there and the technique is there. So it was really just kind of putting together a good race. And today the conditions were tough, but I really just tried to embrace that and knew it was the same for everyone. And to get a bronze medal here feels really great.
Men's 10-kilometre interval starts standing. All of the different techniques being displayed by Tabaret. Classical on the flat, the incline, and a slight change and adapting to the conditions on a slushy and churned up area of an incline. And this is the man that we've started to watch Roman Svitsenka. Well, Svitsenka was in 5th position after the first 2.5 kilometers. Now finds himself in the silver medal position. He's going to remain in front. 19.3 has turned into 29.7. Currently in the bronze medal position, Arends. Svitsenka safely in silver at the moment.
You'd fancy him over the distance against the likes of Marburger and Svitsenka, who are known as sprinters.
Svitsenka at the moment, just over 10 seconds clear from Mark Arends. 1.3 kilometers for Tabaret between himself and a gold medal. Svitsenka, 27:38.4 at the moment, takes the lead. Svitsenka, 100 meters to go for Carl Tabaret. The men's standing cross-country division has a new star. Is the 22-year-old Carl Tabaret, the Paralympic Winter Games champion by nearly 30 seconds. Carl Tabaret, from start to finish, has dominated Val de Bienne, and the French athlete, prone on the floor, knows he's going to get a gold medal. A star has been born. Men's 10-kilometer interval start standing para-cross country. Gold medal to France and Carl Tabaret. Silver to Belarus and Roman Svitsenka. And bronze to Canada, Mark Arends.
Franchement, très fatigué. I'm absolutely shattered. I really am at the end of my tether. So this afternoon will be all about resting. And then there's still tomorrow to recover. Il y a de la récupération. Et après on verra. After that, we'll see how the next few days go, depending on how I'm feeling. But there's still plenty to come.
Тяжело, 2 дня competing 2 days on the bounce. Конечно, конкуренция огромная, incredibly high now. It's gone massively over the past 4 years. Конкуренция. There are far more people taking part these days.
That was battling the conditions for sure, and I'm kind of starting to feel the fact that this was the 4th race in 5 days. But no, I was really happy. I think there was taking the positives from yesterday. I knew I was kind of getting the body ready for a classic race, and that really helped. Got the speed from the sprints yesterday, and relying on the fitness from the weekend. I think everything kind of came together for a really hard battle, and it was fun to be kind of right there in the middle and just kind of grinding away until the very end.
Women's 10-kilometer vision impaired.
Stasia Bagiat, gold medal winner in the cross-country sprint.
Simona Bubeniskova of Czechia, she's 17. That was from Náchod. Her guide is David Svitek.
But this very, very early stage, Bagian and Bubeniskova are very much clear of the rest of the field for the gold and silver. Bubeniskova still will be 15.9 seconds behind Bagian. Bagian the leader. 48.1.
Things beginning to space out a little bit, obviously, at the top, between the top two. And then a big gap towards third, fourth, fifth and sixth also spreading out as well.
Keep a close eye on the gap between Walter and Katzmeyer.
Walter's coach has just told her that she's in 3rd position.
Anastasia Bagian has led from start to finish in the women's 10-kilometer cross-country VI, and is the gold medal winner. Anastasia Bagian dominating the women's 10K cross-country. Concentrates in keeping the balance whilst the legs are burning after 10 kilometers. Leonie Walter skiing towards a bronze medal. 5 minutes 51 seconds behind Bagian, safely in 3rd position. Bubničkova will cross the line for a silver medal. Bubničkova.
Gold for Russia, Anastasia Bakhyan and Sergei Sinyakin, her guide. Silver for Czechia, Simona Bubeniskova and her guide, David Srutek. Bronze for Germany, Leonie Walter and her guide, Christian Krasman, in the 10-kilometre vision-impaired para cross-country skiing.
It was super hard. Hard conditions. The snow was super wet and super slow, but yeah, everyone had the same conditions, and there was nothing bad, but yeah, the competitor was better and stronger. Yeah, and yeah, I'm lucky. Yeah, it was a hard race. The conditions are very strong and heavy, so it's not easy to race here, but I gave my best and yeah, got this medal.
Men's 10-kilometre interval starts at vision impaired.
Here we have Inki Inola. Inola has the lowest level of visual impairment, so Inola going solo.
Jake Adikov has gone very quick in his second lap here.
Well, we know he's a sprinter, and there he is, almost a minute clear of Yu Shwiarko, 10 seconds behind there in third. 1.5 laps into a 4-lap race. That's absolutely incredible.
Jake Adikov is in the gold medal position, skiing with supreme confidence and speed. Sebastian Moldin has reached the 3/4 points of his race. Moves into the third position. Bronze medal is currently in the grasp of Sebastian Moldin.
Now Shwiarko and Inola.
Inola crosses the line. And here comes Jake Adikov, skiing towards another gold medal. Jake Adikov, gold medal in the men's cross-country middle distance. A second gold medal here in Milano Cortina. Jake Adikov, guide Reed Goebel, a golden partnership. Sebastian Moldin skiing towards a possible bronze medal in the cross-country middle distance. The time 30:08 to beat. Sebastian Moldin, will it be bronze for Moldin? It will be bronze by 0.6 of a second, to the delight of the supporters from Sweden. Gold medal for the USA, Jake Adikov and Reed Goebel. Silver for Finland, Inki Inola, Ruutu Inkala. And bronze for Sweden, Sebastian Moldin, Emil Tassi.
Yeah, that was another hard day, another pretty fun day in a way. Some really hard skiing, hard conditions, but yeah, I'm just so happy to get the win today. We got a split on the last lap that we were, I don't know, a minute something up, and one of the coaches said relax, and then also said rip him to pieces. And so we were kind of confused on what to do.
Feeling is great. Very tired, but great. Reetu is my best friend, and this is very valuable moment together.
I was so satisfied. Tough conditions, and my plan was but it was to try to go steady and feel quite fresh after like 5K. And if there was something, if you were close to the medals, I hoped like the last lap I could have something more to go with. And also if there is medals in the air, also you have then you could have like a double advantage maybe. And I think that's actually what happened.
A truly historic day as we will hand out the first ever Paralympic medals in mixed doubles. The number 4 seed, Latvia, versus the number 2 seed, United States of America, for the bronze medal.
And Latvia higher up the world rankings, but finishing 4th in the standings. USA finished 2nd.
What's the game plan here? You have 3 in, you have the last stone. Are you trying to put one in the house
You
as
are
well?
trying to get another one in, absolutely.
Keep
What a
coming.
start this would be for
Yes,
USA.
Laura. 3-0, that's a beauty. That's a beauty, Dwyer.
Look at this, look at this. Wow.
Spot on with the weight, round the guards, joins the other 3, and a score of 4.
So after the first end, 4-0, USA over Latvia.
Question is, can they make it? It's going to be sea of red. Comes round. It's got the backing of that yellow.
Keep it in, that's gonna keep it in play. Oh, wow, oh, wow. Look at this. The power play works in a big way. After the second end, the score, Latvia now 5, United States of America 4.
And this is not an easy shot for Roskova.
They take the lead, do they tie things up? It comes down to this, 7th end. All right through. Look at this for Latvia. Are you kidding me? 3 points they will come away with, and they will take back that lead 10-9, the United States of America. 8th end, Latvia up 10-9. USA line 1. Trying to tie this up or get 2 to win this thing. Not gonna do it.
Well, that was the shot to win the bronze medal.
After 8, 10-10. All knotted up. Extra in. Seesaw battle all the way through. Here in the extra end. All knotted up at 10. Look at the shot from Latvia on the button.
Excellent, excellent play from Agris Lasmans. This is it. This is the one.
Here it comes. The shot.
Put a rub. Great shot.
And great game. Well, with that, that's going to mean that Latvia will secure the bronze medal today. USA will come up short, but what a match we witnessed. The result, the bronze medal game, Latvia coming away with the bronze. United States of America just outside the podium.
Welcome to the Cortina Curling Olympic Stadium. Very pleased to have you with us for the gold medal match in the mixed doubles. People's Republic of China against the Republic of Korea. China a little stronger on results through the group stage.
This will be an open hit for a big first end here for China. We often see this, the Chinese team roaring their stone down the ice.
And she's done it. That's a great start for the Republic of China. Knocks the Yellowstone clear. China 3-0 over Korea after one end. The third end, 3-1 China. What's the assignment here for Wang Meng in this final stone?
That red stone played by her teammate Yang Jinxiao. She just wants to touch that, just like that.
Oh, what a throw. She's pretty pleased with herself. And it's 5-1 China after 3.
So Korean, they just need to tighten up a bit here. That is a fine saving shot from Bae Kaijin throwing against you. That was definitely under pressure. That was a game changer.
So Korea pick up a second single, make it 5-2.
So China already lying 1-0 in the way. Wang Meng has the whole house to land her stone. Oh, that's going to hang on by itself.
She's relieved. It's China by 4. A chance for 3 for Korea. Big moment.
This looks nice. Keep curling, keep curling.
And she's done it.
That's going to stop. Wonderful throw from her.
Best end of the match so far for Korea. It's suddenly 7-6 as we go to the 8th.
She could try to remove that yellow, but that yellow's in a very nice spot.
Well, this isn't just for the game, this is for the gold.
I don't think she's got enough on it.
She has not. She has not. It's going to be 1-2 Korea. And we'll go to the extra end.
But yeah, if Korea can get a shot stuck straight in behind those yellow guards, China are going to regret leaving them lying around. This stone's got a bit of running as well. Everybody seems to be having a bit of nervous energy running through their veins, and that is what's going to happen.
That is an unfortunate end for Baek Haijin, but joy for China, and 9-7 is the score in the end.
Our very first mixed doubles champions here in wheelchair curling.
Gold to Wang and Yang of China, Baek Haijin and Lee Young-suk of the Republic of Korea, and bronze to Paulina Roskova and Agris Lasmans of Latvia.
Oh, it really hits you. It feels like 4 whole years and all that hard work over those 4 years finally paid off. I just kept telling myself, focus on what I'm doing, stay in the moment, and don't let anything else creep in.
The main thing is that we were both out there on court, both doing and everything, and properly competing. To be fair, the first half was pretty steady, but when they started closing the gap in the second half, I did feel a bit nervous. Honestly, I was tense right up until the very end. 分了以后还是有一点点紧张，还是紧张的，到最后一刻还是紧張的。
일단 이렇게 큰 대회에서 대회를 할 수 있다는 것만으로도 너무 영광스럽고 카모에 금메달을 딸 수 있어서 너무 행복하고 기쁩니다.
저도 처음 국가대표팀에서 표를 나가서 너무 영광스럽고요. 누나랑 같이 금메달 따가지고 정말 좋습니다.
We are really happy. I will say that this was quite equal game on both sheets with extras in it's like 4 spectators. So in the end, we are really glad because we made a small mistake, but it's good. But it's good.
And how are you going to celebrate this one?
Honestly?
Yes.
With 3 Italy and with Prosecco.
We were really close, right? A lot of great shots, some all right shots. When it came down to it, they made the ones they needed, and we missed the ones that didn't get us there.
I can't right now. Too early. It's gonna hurt for a while, for sure. We're right there. We're right there. Laura and I are right there. USA curling, great show in the last 3 weeks. In the men's, women's, and us. Our forwards are still going. Obviously, they're going to come out in the playoffs, so it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. This is going to hurt for a while.
My name's Taryn Dickens. I am from Australia, and I'm here doing parabiathlon and paracross country skiing, and this is my best friend, Gigi. Gigi and I are 5 years partnered now, so yeah, we've been together for a long time. She's not a guide dog, although I am blind. She's not a guide dog. She helps me every day with my mental health. There we go. I started losing my vision 5 years ago, and as you can imagine, that wasn't very easy. I was very lost. When I first got partnered with Gigi, I think I was 12 months out of a mental health unit, which I checked myself into to save my own life. And then since then, she has just been a shining light in my life.
This is
walking through the media and stuff like that, it's a lot more relaxing for me to have Gigi there when I'm talking to the media and yeah, just around the place. But we have a great time together. We've got the same sort of personality, I think.
You're famous. You are. You're famous.
Defence Community Dogs is a program in Australia that gifts assistance animals to veterans. In Australia, the Defence Force do like a 2-week inter-service between Navy, Army and Air Force competition. I went there and gave it a go. I'd never skied before I lost my vision, so skiing was totally new to me. Cross-country skiing and biathlon just gave me that independence that I felt like I was losing through the loss of my eyesight. I trained hard for 3 years and here we are now representing Australia, and hopefully we'll get some good younger athletes that can keep up with these awesome blind skiers that are here at the Paralympics from the other nations. I'm doing my best to keep up, but damn, they're quick and they're young. It's good challenge though, for sure, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else this week. Having her at the finish line, it just feels like home. So at the end of the race, when you're absolutely spent, and I have the privilege of having my best mate and assistance dog there, yeah, she's just a beautiful soul to share. You're perfect, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the wheelchair curling at the Paralympic Winter Games. Latvia against Great Britain. Stanchenko, 51-year-old.
Please, David.
Weight has been a real problem for a few players, but he's getting this one in nicely. That's just about right. And it is 4 for Latvia. What a start for them.
Yeah, we here.
And number 2.
Well,
how's this draw looking? How's this draw looking? Oh, it's looking very tasty indeed. Last stone of the second end. What can they do here to get back into this game?
9-7.
Oh, slips through. Oh, brilliant shot.
It's all right. It's all right.
And after 2 ends, it's Latvia 4, Great Britain 2. Skip stones here. And this fourth end. And that's not a good outcome for Latvia, promoting the British stones. And after the fourth end, Latvia 5, Great Britain 4. He needs to pull this off. He needs to pull this off.
4-9-5.
Take out, I'm sure, Pimblett. It's just the one. Great Britain need a steal of 3 to level things up here. Take it to an extra end. Knocks away one of them. They've done all that they can. Let's hope this one rests in the right place for them. Oh, and it doesn't. And that is it. A really tough finish if you're a British fan. And the final result is Latvia 8, Great Britain 5.
Canada took on Slovakia in the round robin of mixed team wheelchair curling. Canada was
Sulla
the
pista
top
B,
team, having gone
Slovakia
undefeated through 6
contro
games.
Canada.
Slovakia had a tough test as they looked to keep their chances of playoff qualification alive. Slovakia had been beaten by Canada in the bronze medal game at the last Paralympics and World Championships. They faced more opposition in the second end. Disaster as both red stones rolled away, gifting Canada a steal of 4 points. They led 6-0. But Slovakia had cut the deficit to 2 by the 6th end. They also had 2 of their stones in scoring position. A big miss on Canada's final shot, 3 straight stolen ends for Slovakia, and it was tied 6-all. No team had ever gone undefeated for an entire round robin in Paralympic history. Canada were looking to be the first. This shot right to the middle of the rings put Canada in prime position. It will remain the scoring stone on the last shots. Canada looking to add a second stone next to it, but it would come up short. Just a 1-point advantage going to the 8th end. Slovakia had last shot advantage. Their problem, Canada had 2 stones in scoring position. With no easy way into the rings, Canada blocked Slovakia's best angle to score, meaning Slovakia needed an even harder shot to send the game to an extra end. They couldn't pull it off. A scare for the top-ranked team in the tournament. Canada survived to remain undefeated, 9-6, the final score.
Hosts Italy took on Sweden in the round-robin stage of the wheelchair curling mixed team event. Despite home advantage, Italy had only won 2 of their 6 matches so far. Sweden were likely to pose a serious challenge to their hosts, having won 5 matches here already. After both sides drew a blank in end 1, Sweden had the hammer in end 2. Italy had populated the scoring area, and the Swedes needed to make it count. When they came up short, Italy were up and running. The home supporters then had more to cheer as end 3 concluded in similar fashion. When neither side scored in end 4, the hosts were 2-0 ahead at the halfway point. Sweden won the silver medal in Beijing 4 years ago and showcased their abilities in end 5. With the hammer, they secured this 3-pointer and edged ahead in the contest for the first time. Italy had wins over Slovakia and Great Britain already in the competition. They made it 3-3 in end 6 to ensure a nervy finish. With neither side scoring in end 7, it came down to this, the final stone. Sweden knew what they needed to do. But too much pace saw the stones spin out of the scoring zone. Italy were victorious, the spectators delighted. 4-3, the final score.